color changes and what's worth taking the extra time to do, what's not. This is a great scenario to find out because, like I said, I budgeted significantly more time in my head to how long this was going to take me than what it actually took. So now that we've got them all welded out, it's time to put them back in place, fit them back in the flange exactly where we want them, and tack them. Now, instead of doing all 4 tacks at first, I'm tacking them only on the sides because they can't really rotate because they're kind of notched into the flange, but they can move in and out. And with 2 tacks on the sides, we can move them in and out, get our spacing just right where we like it, where we want it, and then put the other 2 tacks on to really lock them in place. So it gives us just a little more wiggle room in case we're not happy with how they fit as they were tacked initially.
Am I muted? Yes, I am. God damn it.
Right,
how are you? Thank you for the fucking 69 biddies, bro. Welcome in. My bad.
And 4 spots. Started with 2.
Thank you. I appreciate the fuck out of that, dude. You must be feeling better.
Now they're all officialized. Pretty happy with how the welds came out. I kind of took my time a little more on these.
What's up, Red? What am I playing today?
Like guts, and I don't have 50 dang welds.
I'm playing games with your heart.
Longer to do the welds than
your heart.
1 to 2 welds per tube. But anyway, I played around with some stuff, so basically you can kind of see the color.
I don't.
In that weld, or
I don't have anything in mind, honestly, man.
A bit of color.
Straight chilling.
That means while it looks
pretty, burn,
that means that you don't have enough gas coverage. So on this,
I was gonna watch like about 30 minutes of video
when you stop
and then game.
How long the gas flows, and I got a lot more consistent of the gold color, basically a lot less color. But yeah, that's them.
After I finish this video, 30 minutes.
So we need to weld them to
2 other videos.
However, before we do that, we got to do something because we got to seal
this
them
video's got
and back purge them 1, 2,
10 minutes.
But you can't put the back purge plugs in the flange because
if you want a game before that,
it gets tricky. But I've got a plan. I want to make something that'll work for these
I could cut 15 minutes off
in the future and allow us to back purge all out of using scrap material. That's my plan. So
make it about 25 minutes from now.
I'm going to go ahead and whip up the other side here. Now it's pretty much the same thing as the first side, so we're just going to snap our way through it 1 tube at a time. You ready? Set. Hold on, I got to limber up. Oh, that was actually a good snap, but I thought it was going to be a weak one, so I didn't. Okay, ready? All right.
Wow.
Header number 2 is most of the way done. It's at the same spot.
That party last night went well. Even almost got in a fight. So yeah, decent night. Oh shit, Hendy wildin'? No shot.
So really, what's
gonna
left
be eating
is
soon. We'll see after food.
We got them pretty dang
right.
symmetrical. I mean, there's a couple subtle differences, but for the most
Hendy
part,
wildin', bro. Calm down, Hendy.
Same. Walking. About the same. They're pretty dang close. About as close as I was expecting.
Welcome home, Joshy.
I know they're never going to be perfect, and I mean even from
called
here,
someone a waste of space.
I've
done that before.
Wow, it looks so cool.
I can't wait to see this car rip.
The initial purpose of doing the kind of up and loop was to get equal length, but I'm definitely not upset that it looks really cool. I've always seen some, crazy looking headers, and always wanted to build a set of crazy looking headers. So I'm glad I got the opportunity to build a kind of high ride set of headers and build it for this, and functionally again equal length. The other thing is being able to get to the plugs. We can actually get them from the top, but you can just reach in here from the bottom because everything's going up, whereas if everything's going down, then you come from the top, whatever. But we've got plenty of access from the bottom because nothing encroaches on that. Not to mention line routing and stuff. All of our lines are going to be low anyway, so we keep the heat as far away from all the precious lines and wiring that are going to go down there. Got good separation of exhaust and everything else. So yeah, wow, very satisfying. That was an enjoyable.
That collector's going to be nice. Get that collector.
We're going to try the hood on real quick. That's kind of a real moment of truth. All right, we'll try the hood on. Oh man, that's going to look so good.
Yeah, like that. He chased after me down the street, so I turned around.
Some people just know they can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Who's ready for
Party and had a few more drinks.
Like, to check the mascot first before bringing food to a tailgate.
Oh my god. So it was your buddy.
Allstate first for a quote that can
it was
save
someone you
hundreds.
know. I'm over here watching a commercial, reading chat. Fucking advertisement shit. Slowing me down.
next big moment.
Work colleague, yeah. That's funny.
Oh yeah. Oh, that matches the vibes real well.
Damn.
Now I gotta retake all those pictures. Look at what it looks like with the intake manifold on. It just fits. It completes the vibe because the intake's even higher, you know. So these being high, so high up, doesn't look so as out of place. It looks in place. Wow, dude, I cannot wait to finish these out and then see the bullhorn sticking through. Big old 2-inch primary headers. I can't wait to hear what it sounds like. So yeah, we've got the piece I need to make the piece to basically back purge these while I weld the flanges. But I'm too eager to kind of see what we need to do to get from here out. Let's get to it. As much as I want to celebrate,
I do an accent scene report today.
Enjoy looking at the result. I
could
know
be brutal.
Deep down,
I'd get
really
lost
fucking
looking at everything.
We still got a hard part to do. We still got to get from this first half to the collector. We have decided to do collector bullhorn if we can make it fit, but it is going to be really tight, and that's the tricky part. Not only do we have to get all these tubes to pretzel and twist down into there, but we've got to get that collector in a spot where we can actually, you know, turn the wheel and fit. So it's really tight. It's tighter tolerances where we're going than where we got to. But, you know, I have faith. We'll get it done. It's just going to be a little tricky. So, speaking of unfinished projects, the seating situation in this car, we redid the funny car hoop, and we need to finish that up so that way we can paint it so it doesn't rust on us. And one of the things we had to determine was what we wanted to do seat-wise. We have a carbon fiber seat, but all the mounting tabs are in different spots, but we decided to go ahead and just cut them off. We'll weld them back on. I'd rather do that than patch carbon fiber, and we'll do a pour-in seat insert and head pads. It was a good suggestion by a bunch of people after the last episode, and that's the route we're going to go. So we're getting that prepped so that way we can make sure we don't need anything else to get the seat fitted in there, because I'm eager to see what it feels like in the car when I actually, you know, it's set up how it's going to be when I'm driving it. So with that out of the way, it's a matter of trying to finagle these tubes in here and see what we got to do to make this work. We started with the trickiest ones, which is the one that's closest to the collector. It's got the least room to correct, and the one that's farthest away because it's going to take the most material. All right, well, we've played around with the pieces that we do have left, which, as you can see, we're in dire straits on material by having three welds in this short of a section. But playing around with some different ideas on collectors. The problem is these collectors are going to flow well, but they are absolute monsters. They're massive, and as you can see, we don't have a ton of space, which is the whole reason we're not doing zoomies. But you know, we've got, with these pieces, we can kind of get the collector, I think, roughly where it needs to go and make it slip in. The other option would be to slip joint each runner, similar spot, go to a formed collector like what we did on the vet, and then to a V-band, and then to the bullhorns. Either way, I'm leaning towards, I want to make this collector work. It's just, we've got to get it in the perfect spot to where we have clearance when turning the wheel. That's the biggest thing. It's tight, but the car's going to be probably higher in the front than it is now, and down travel and blah blah blah. There's some other factors that are kind of hard to. Anyway, we've got it to work, but we could definitely, I think, do this significantly nicer with less welds if we had some more bends. So we did have one more than I thought. We have two left, but it's still not enough to do this the right way. We need to get some more bends in before we can finish this out. I was really looking forward to finishing it out, but we really took our time on this part to minimize the welds. I don't want to stack a bunch of welds in the second half just to get by without getting more material. You know, we could make a bunch of pie cuts. That'd be hilarious, actually, if the second half was all pie cuts. The first, Slade's even laughing up there. It's like both extremes. We could make we could scab something together and get these out if we had a race day to make, but I'm just going to order some more material. That way we can finish this half out right. So, that being said, I did want to get the flanges welded up, and I was going to take this scrap piece that actually came out of the mid plate from this car and chop it up and weld it together and stack it and try to make like a purge manifold out of it. But I realized it wasn't going to work. There was going to be no way to get it super flat. So Raldo was able to swing by the metal supply place and pick up a big old chunk of aluminum, and we're going to fabricate, oh perfect, we're going to fabricate our own purge manifold. So I'm going to try to do it in a way with both bolt patterns, the LS and the LT bolt pattern, so that when we inevitably build some LS headers, it'll work for that too. I'm actually really excited to make that. So anyway, we got lots to do in the next episode. Lots to do. Josue got those tabs cut off so that we can re-weld them on in the correct spot for our carbon fiber seat. We've got the rest of the tubing to finish the funny car hoop. We're still waiting on some tubing to finish this front structure, because we've got to tie basically these bottom bars into here. Whether we do that from the motor mount or near it, we're still undecided. But the steering rack, we got all the steering rack stuff. We got to cut that off, and we got the material to build new mounts. And yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot. We're just going to keep plugging away at it. But header-wise, we got to make that manifold, and we got to order more material. So for now, though, I'm pretty happy with where we're at. Aesthetically, that turned out even better than I could have hoped. And uniformity, symmetry, I'm so happy. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking along with the project. Thanks for your input. I'm having a blast, and I can't wait to keep plugging away and get this car running. We all can't wait to hear it run. That's like, I'm wishing that I had wired it first so we could almost start it now as soon as.
Perry, I will train morning, noon, and night.
The snow up here, where we had planned on doing snowed in this year, not good. Today we're doing a recovery, but it's of one of our own. Diesel Dave is stuck, but he's not just stuck. He's stuck pulling the giant fifth wheel toy hauler. These snow levels are making me really nervous. We need 4 to 5 feet of snow up here, minimum, and we're dealing with like 2 feet, maybe a little bit less.
Today is fun, get the cabin ready for snowed in day. We gotta provide more bedding for our guests. We're taking my trusty Rogue trailer up there to park next to the cabin, plug in, make sure the propane works, provide at least 4 to 5 more sleeping spots. Then we need some toys. So Han's already loaded up one Polaris Razor. The thing is, once we get some toys up there, who knows if we're coming back.
Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay. Slightly cool, the air temperature, but got the sun slightly warm at the same time. So contradiction maybe.
Oh, you might be asking yourself, can't you get jumpstart this giant trailer with this flashlight? Yeah, try it.
Cat unloaded. We got it down here to the start, basically the trailhead. Dave is stuck up that road somewhere. Unfortunately, it's winter, so that means we're losing daylight fast, but trying to get this all done before nighttime, because remember, we still have to get the trailer all the way into the cabin and unhooked, and then Dave's truck back out of here. Should be good to go, and then we'll go find him, see where he's at. That we're on right now is the road to the cabin. The road that Dave's on right now is a road to nowhere. This guy. I'm actually surprised that he thought he could even make it this far. It's a very bold move.
What? Where were you headed? Following your fat truck tracks.
Cabin's that way. Those do look like fat truck tracks. I'll give you that.
Thank you.
It does look like a track going to a cabin, maybe. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Watching this video. Do you want to drive my snowcat? How about my fat truck? Or how about a snowmobile? Or an ATV or UTV on tracks? Or just come join us for one of the craziest snowed in weekends you've ever seen in your entire life. Well, now's your chance, and today is your last chance. For any of you who have been on the fence, You got to make a decision right now. If you want to come out to Utah to spend a snowed-in weekend with us here in the next couple weeks, you got to enter right now because our giveaway for this ends tonight at midnight. And we've already picked our first winner. Mr. Wyatt Rindlisbacher is our first winner, but we have 2 spots left. So if you want a chance to come out here to snowed in, all expense-paid trip to come join us to have literally the best weekend of your life, all we want you to do is support us. Click the link below, go to our website, make a purchase of any product. Literally any purchase is gonna get you entered to win, and then we're gonna randomly choose 2 people here over the next couple of days because the giveaway ends tonight at midnight, give you a call and let you know that you're the winner. If for some reason your schedule doesn't allow you to come, you can't get away from work or whatever it is, you can either sell the trip or we'll give you cash instead. You can't wait any longer. Well, this is just a way of taking care of our customers. You support us, we support you, and we've already got 1 winner, 2 more spots available. Click the link, make a purchase, and come join us for an incredible snowed-in weekend.
And this video is posted today if you want to go hang out with Decent Dave. Heavy D and Decent Dave.
The trailer, but honestly, I think we can probably just pull the truck. I'll just drag you through here, get you back on the road, and then head down to the cabin.
I'm pretty sure.
You want to go this way and see what's down there?
Nah.
Yeah, posted 1 hour ago. There you go. Tonight by midnight, make a purchase. You can be entered in to win.
Oh, they're the grenade ones. They're my favorite.
John, I blame you for this, actually.
Blame me?
Yeah, you're co-pilot, bro. You should know this by now. That Diesel will get stuck in a Walmart parking lot.
I had 2 choices, left or right. Turns out she chose poorly.
It's okay.
Is it?
Yeah, we're here now. Don't worry.
It's really comforting to see your friend in a snowcat roll up the hill.
He's just gonna pull that motherfucker. That's funny.
Hey, John, if you see this bag out of my possession, let me know. What is it? Don't worry about what's in it. I just said let me know. Yeah. Camera.
You get snow in your shoes?
Yeah.
That was child's play, man.
I think our best bet is to get this truck out of here while we still can.
These tires are just sinking and just causing just gnarly ruts. So yeah, I think.
There's just too much weight.
Yeah.
And the snow is just junk. It's just like
Well, there's a hard
sugar.
base way down there, but the top, yeah, just like this shizzy, like, yeah, powder, not powder sugar, just regular sugar. It's not that this is where I thought my day would end up, but this is exactly kind of what I expected my day to end up at.
Every morning I wake up, this is where I expect my day to end up.
I'm like, at what thing will one of us get stuck today?
I didn't think it was going to be me.
I was just looked at my phone and realized that I sent it too late, so the pin never sent because of you lose service at the bottom of the
you
pin.
sent it to Lane, like send it to somebody else.
I guess it's my fault.
That's what you get for coming to help me.
Dance moves, dude. Pushing snow with the front bumper. Like giving a gas, doing anything.
Oh, yeah, bolt that to the hitch.
The pin on.
Damn cold, baby. Damn cold.
It's incredibly close.
There's one. Yeah, tape is a pretty legitimate way of securing your hitch, right?
We have a screwdriver.
When does tape or screwdriver ever let you down?
So this will just keep them in. Most of the weight just goes on the hitch anyways.
Doesn't all the weight rest on that pin?
I mean,
sorry. Screwdriver?
Yeah. For as far as we're going,
which is close, right? I was almost there.
No.
10% there.
Dang it. Thought I was almost there.
Always next time, man.
Look,
I thought your fingers were holding your well.
No, I'm not a 7-year-old child. I'm not a 3-year-old child.
Temperature just dropped like 20 degrees. The sun went down behind the hill there. Luckily, we're getting all this hooked up in time to be able to get to the cabin right before it gets too dark. At least get this trailer dropped off and be done with this mess. These snow levels are making me really nervous. It's a little deeper at the cabin, but I don't think it's gonna be much. So we're gonna have to make some decisions here in a minute, but get the trailer in there and go from there.
Behold,
That didn't look much deeper. That did not look much deeper.
It's just the beginning.
The ultimate.
Oh boy. Well, my friends, we got a change of plans here. As I said a few days ago, the snow up here where we had planned on doing snowed in this year, not good. Oddly enough, it's snowing right now, but it's not enough to make a difference because we need 4 to 5 feet of snow up here minimum, and we're dealing with like 2 feet, maybe a little bit less. So we're having to change course. Everything was all dialed in, ready to go. That's all changing. We are pivoting back up to the place where we normally do it because there's better snow up there. It's crazy because that place is only like 20 miles north of here, but there's at least another 1.5 feet, almost 2 more feet of snow. Just a huge pain in the butt because we've got all these machines we got to grab. We've got to pull Dave's RV back out, load everything up, take it up to the other spot, and it's gonna be a lot of work. But we're not gonna let it cancel the event. We already had to push back our first weekend. We're not pushing back again. Gotta do whatever it takes. It's not cheap, it's not easy, but it's worth it. We do it just for you guys and for all of our guests who are coming to Snowed In.
Oh, we're doing it again, huh?
Have to. Doesn't like just starting off freezing your fingers. It's so cold. Perfect.
What are you doing?
Trying to get the fat truck started. She's a little cold. All right, so one thing we didn't show you last time, as we were parking.
Oh boy.
The fifth wheel here, back of it got caught on a snowbank, and the Snowcat has kind of this setting where you give it power, and then it has like a little bit of a delay, and then it goes. So basically, it powered through too hard and literally sheared the fifth wheel hitch, the pin right off of the fifth wheel hitch. That's some serious force. Like, I mean, and it like did it without even thinking about it. It just snapped it right off. So we brought up a new hitch.
Damn.
Assembly. We're gonna bolt that onto the trailer here, and then make sure our hitch on the Snowcat is still good. Get this thing hooked up and pull it out of here. It just sucks. It sucks that with this place did not get the snow. I've never seen it like this. Maybe global warming is real, or maybe it's just weather patterns that just actually change like weather does. And this is just a year that we kind of got screwed on snow up here. Are you gonna straighten this up? Here's the old kingpin that broke clean off in the hitch. See it just kind of pop out of there. That's wild. Never seen one of those shear off. Also looks like it did a little bit of damage to the cat. I don't even know how that broke. That's impressive. It was a hard hit. Thought the cat made it out unscathed, but apparently not. These rear lift groups on the Snowcats, they're nice, they're handy, but they're not made for like heavy duty work. They're made for like a big tiller groomer, and that's about it. We're actually taking this cat straight back to the shop because we're picking up a brand new Piston Bully 600 from our friends up at Peterson Equipment that I'm so excited about. Like, brand new, brand freaking new. It's the Piston Bully 600 Polar series, so it's like as heavy duty as it gets. I'm stoked.
Redmond obviously comes out and cooks for us, and they were smart, and they brought a truckload of stuff early. Because this whole thing is like, we're gonna do it right this year, we're gonna plan, we're gonna have everything set up beforehand. It's not gonna be a mad dash the week before. This is what we get for planning. Now we have to load it all back up, take it to the cabin. I don't know, 30 boxes of food and random stuff like plastic cups and plates and bowls and silverware and The old fat truck.
20 minutes later.
Lance, how do you feel about the switch of locations?
You know?
That makes sense why it was so floppy.
What's your thoughts on the lack of snow?
Well,
One second.
I don't know if it's working. Will you hold this?
Got it?
Tilt your tiller back. Since our hitch broke and lost all of its weight carrying capabilities, because it's just pulling down on the hydraulics now, we basically need to get this locked up to the hitch on the back of the snowcat, basically kind of triangulate this thing, and hopefully we get it out of here before we lose all our hydraulic oil, which we're starting to lose.
right there, that's it. Feeling good. Just that snowflake go right down and hit my gobbler. I inhaled it, hit my gobbler, and froze it. I love that it's like trying to snow now. Like, hey guys, we actually really do want you to stay.
We got the hitch somewhat fixed. Not ideal, but it should hold for how far we're going. I just got to take it easy, because if it gets too wild back there, it'll rip that whole hitch assembly off. We're taking all this down the mountain, driving it a long ways away, and then taking it all the way back up the mountain. I think there's 5 of us and like 6 machines, so we're trying to be as efficient as we can. So I'm gonna pull a bunch of empty tubes.
I'm lucky enough to be able to take the fat truck. This is like my favorite snow vehicle right here, the fat truck. I'm glad to be out of this cabin. It's a really cool place, but lack of snow really puts a hindrance. I feel like I'm in low gear. Oh, please shut it off. Here we go. See? So I was able to figure that out all by myself. Still feel like I'm not going very fast. I'm being passed by a dog sled team. Mode.
Why?
I can only do like max 11 mile an hour.
Why is it in limp mode?
I don't know, but Diesel's going the wrong way now. Now Alex is going the wrong way.
I think we got just about everything. Gonna head out of here in a minute. I swear I probably spent at least a year of my life running chains and binders. Never ending.
Nothing I love more than just little refresh, you know? Little rewind, little, let's go ahead and stir up the pot a little bit, you know? A little bit of high mix blender, you know?
What are you talking about?
Little, start of the day, 5 fingers. Gone.
Earlier in this video, you said you weren't a little kid. You didn't like pull your hands into your glove like that.
I'm not a 3-year-old child. I don't know what you're talking about. My fingers. Gone.
Just pulled up to my favorite place. One of my favorite places in the world, to be honest with you. Peterson Equipment up here in Logan, Utah. You guys already know. Peterson Equipment is our proud partner for all things snowcats. And this year, they pulled out all the stops for us and got us a big surprise. A brand new piston bully PB 600 Polar Edition is the biggest, baddest machine that Piston Bully makes here in the States. And it's the Polar Edition, which makes it just everything's heavier duty. I officially am kicking off a partnership here with Piston Bully. It's actually working through Peterson Equipment, so that's who sells all the all the Piston Bully equipment here, basically in the Western United States. So you can see it's got the blade on it, brand new machine. Everything is literally still got the plastic on the seats. It's got a big tiller on the back. This tiller right here is like the latest and greatest tiller that can lay down literally perfect corduroy snow. We're gonna take it up the mountains and build some crazy jumps, groom some trails, pull out a lot of stuck vehicles, and just have a damn good time. And I cannot wait to test this thing out. And Piston Bully just, I mean, they're the world leader in snowcats for a reason. They build the nicest of the nice stuff. So if you're in the need for a snowcat, hit up Peterson Equipment. I got a link in the video description below, and we're gonna get this new machine on the trailer. Tell you about something. This is not an official ad or anything like that, and I want to say thank you to one of our sponsors of the channel, because they've been with us forever. They've supported us through thick and thin, and they just continue to support us and be an awesome partner. And the truth is, I love their product. We're up here getting ready for Snowed In, and I've been going nonstop all week, long hours, long days, long nights, and this stuff keeps me fueled. I don't just drink it when I'm doing an ad for them. I drink it all the time, sometimes twice a day, and the taste is pretty good. I recommend this to all my friends, literally everybody that I come in contact with. If they need like supplement advice, I say start with this, because this is a daily like comprehensive nutritional drink. And if I'm ever feeling off, I drink this. Again, this is not a paid ad spot. It's just me being stoked and wanting to share it with everybody. If you want to try AG1, click the link in my description below. Go give them some love, because they have honestly been such a killer supporter and partner of our channel for the longest time. And thank you, AG1, for not sponsoring this video, but sponsoring all of our other videos, and thank you for making me feel good. Before you go, remember, click the link below, go to our website, purchase anything from our store, and it's gonna automatically get you entered to win a free, all-expense paid trip Snowed In with us here in Utah. Click the link, go to the website, but you gotta do it now, because this giveaway closes at midnight tonight. So make it happen.
Would y'all be mad if I took a nap? I'm just asking. I'm kind of curious. Let's see.
But check this out. We got an Alcantara in performance. It's an armrest. I realize this doesn't seem all too exciting, but this is step one
cool.
in today's video. We got a lot to unbox.
That's a cool little piece.
Finally, it is happening. The BMW M2 G87. We're up against my girlfriend Sophia and her Mark V Toyota Supra. Winner takes all. The budget, $75,000.
Now, before you guys click away, I promise you, the mods are going to get better and better throughout the course of the video. Now, I love all the Alcantara on this. I love the stitch pattern as well. It just matches the M2 so nicely. And you'll see the factory armrest, not a bad armrest, but this one, way cleaner. Well, this is going to be one of those tight little installs. We got to tuck ourselves in the back of the M2, which, by the way, is a 2+2. We got all a little bit of hardware. Now, I'm a little bit nervous because it involves a spring. If you've ever worked with springs, you hate springs. I hate springs. This back half of the armrest, we pop this baby off. We got a couple electrical connections. Got to disconnect those, and we should have full access. It's always the easy projects, or the projects that you think are going to be easy, that end up being somewhat the most daunting. Springs are definitely the death of me. Maybe, just quite possibly. Oh, come on, come on. There we go. Now I believe easy comes off. And now we just got to reverse engineer everything. And now we simply just walk these shims back into place. Needle nose pliers. Double check everything. We look good to go. And this should click back in. I think the hardest part of this entire project is just getting out of the car. All right, one modification is done. Of course, for the final reveal, out with the old and in with the new. Now, is this the greatest mod that I've ever made to a car in my life? Probably not, but it's in the details, okay? In performance, I love the stitch pattern. Alcantara is very suave. It's very BMW. We have a lot more interior upgrades to come, so this is just step number one. Now, this right here, this armrest cost me $495. So add it to the tally, but labor, $0.
So I bought the BMW M2 for $58,000. Of course, I had to pay Utah sales tax at 7.25%, $4,205. The armrest, $495. Grand total spent to date, $62,700.
Now, Sophia is adamant before we start filming anything whatsoever. She's got to pop the doors up. I get it, flexing on me. Yes, you did. Didn't you say that off camera? Flexing on me all day, every day.
Oh, wow.
Let them fly straight into the sky. That smile there is worth $1 million. It's crazy though because I basically gave you the automatic dub. Just with the doors, you're gonna win.
I think it's the opposite.
What are you talking about? Are you kidding me?
I think it's negative points.
Nah.
I think out of all the cars, it does suit it a little bit.
Okay, you're starting to like it a little bit, aren't you?
The doors will stay down when I drive, but I still think it's cool.
Everywhere we go, you always keep the doors down.
Yeah.
And every time I try to raise them up.
And I close them right down.
Now our budget is $75,000, and both of us spent $51,000 and $58,000, so we have about $15,000 to $20,000 remaining. And Sophia has decided to wide body the world.
Making big moves.
Yes, you are, in partnership with our homies from Street Hunter USA. Ooh, laying it to the ground on the fly. We did not plan that.
Now, Sophia spent $51,000 on her Supra, but of course we also have Utah sales tax, 7.25%, $3,697.50. The Street Hunter kit retail price $8,450, grand total to date spend $63,147.50.
Whoa, did you break the budget? Carbon fiber? Bring it out here in the sun. It looks crazy.
So cool.
All right, goodness. You sure that's in budget?
Yeah.
Yeah, you sure? Okay, wow, that looks awesome. You've been keeping so many secrets from me.
It's nice.
Carbon fiber galore, what?
Gotta do it.
You don't have any money left over. You're donezo's.
I got money.
And yes, Sophia is correct. She still has $11,852.50 remaining to finish her Supra.
Well, step one for the super wide body build, we are going to install the Street Hunter wing. And when I say we, I'm helping you. Free labor. I'm not charging you nothing.
Wow, very generous.
I am very generous. Welcome to 2025. My generosity is off the charts. The main reason I'm doing that is so you can help me on the M2 build.
Right.
But step one, we got this aftermarket carbon fiber piece. We got to pull this piece off and then install the wing. Sophia's gotten her floss out, and slowly but surely we're going to floss the tape apart. It's working, yeah? How old is that floss?
It's brand new. It's not used, I promise.
Okay, I just want to make sure that it wasn't used to floss your teeth first.
Whoa.
I don't want to get too accounting focused, but I think based on the rules, if you can sell that, you could add that to your budget.
Yeah.
That's real carbon fiber. That's not the knockoff stuff either, is it?
Now we're going to be using a whole lot of blue tape. We don't want to get any of this paint scratched whatsoever. We're going to cover as much surface area as we can. We got this cool guide from Street Hunter. It fits right on in over the rear deck lid. It's got these holes here, and you trace them.
And that's where we're going to drill into your brand new Supra. Ouch. So just like the top section, we also have a guide for the underside here inside the deck lid. It tells us exactly where we're going to need to drill. Obviously, we got one shot to do this, and we do not want to mess up.
Now we got to wide body the Supra. We got to slice and dice it. So this wing install, we got to complete this as fast as we can. You always want to measure 5, 6, 7, 8 times, drill one time, cut one time. Now this Street Hunter wing has got to be the best single upgrade you can make to a Toyota Supra. Fits the design of the car so well, center section carbon fiber, just looks sick.
One as easy as that. Sophia, your hair is ridiculous. This is going in the video for sure.
It looks like a croissant.
No, I like croissants. I've always liked French croissants, absolutely. This has got to be one of the coolest wings you can get for the Supra. Obviously the uprights, we're going to send those off to paint as well. We're not going to do that anytime soon until the rest of the wide body kit is on, which we are doing in today's video. What's the next step?
Front lip.
I can't take you serious.
What, you don't like my croissant?
No, I mean I like it.
It's a little croissant. Croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant.
Now the next step, we got to get the Supra up on the Grand Prix bend pack lift. I could not imagine doing this wide body build without the bend pack lift. It is such a game changer. 10 and 10 would recommend. Step one, we got to get the wheels off. The fender liner's got to come out. We got to pop the front bumper off. We're going to start with the carbon fiber splitter.
Well, we moved over onto this garage. There's just a lot more room to work on the bumper, so we got to transfer this carbon splitter off the car. We got to put the new carbon splitter on the car. Now, unfortunately, it would appear we got more 3M tape, your favorite. The Sophia Special, the Floss Special. So we got to pull this off, but the silver lining is, if you get this off in one singular piece, you can sell this with that other carbon piece. And that's money, money, money. If you break this stuff, you're out of luck. This is the Alibaba Special.
Is it?
Oh yeah, oh, are you kidding me? Yeah, this is like 49 cents on Alibaba.
49.
Retail price on this on Facebook Marketplace, you might get a couple bucks, maybe. Well, yeah, because you know the shipping and etc. You know? Yeah. Bing bong. Why did we say that simultaneously, kind of. Oscar's like, you're a bunch of dorks. Sorry, bud. Money. Money, money, money.
Now, of course, we got to test fit the bumper onto the front splitter, and just like all the other Street Hunter bits, it fits to absolute perfection. And yes, we are using nail polish to mark the locations where we're going to drill. Sophia Supra got the Sophia touch. And as easy as that, the holes have been drilled, the rib nuts have been installed. We're going to make the splitter and the bumper back together, fits to perfection. Reinstall the whole unit onto the car. We are absolutely cranking. This kit is looking sick.
Well, this carbon fiber splitter looks super sick. Obviously, you'll see it's a lot wider than the base of the car because it's going to tie in very nicely to the wide body kit. All right, wing is done, splitter is done, fist bump, and now we slice and dice. The clean title Supra is no more, and that should be factored into the equation when you think about it, because my M2 is going to be a clean title, yours is going to be sliced and diced. So as far as valuation, something to consider when they're voting. When they're voting, hey, I already know you're.
Is it possible to be more capable?
Voting for Soph? Vote for me, okay? Honestly, it looks sick though. Splitter looks sick. Okay, so we got to cut fenders, but first we got to tape. Alright, you're a gangster.
You're like a three-eyed bug right now.
You kind of look like a three-eyed bug. You ready to cut, slice and dice, baby? So Sophia wants to take control. This is her car. She's making the cuts because if I mess up, it almost appears that I'm cheating.
Yeah.
You know how to use that thing, angle grinder?
I do, but it's quite a big one for this.
Confidence level pretty high though?
No.
Usually we start on the passenger rear fender because that's the last part of the car that you see as the driver, but instead, because you're so confident, we're starting on the fender that everyone is going to see every single time you drive this car. You can see our markings right there. Remember, you can always cut more, but if you cut too much, you can't put it back. I have cut so many cars in my day, but it still hurts. I don't want your old glasses.
They look pretty good.
Honestly, it's kind of sort of my look, isn't it? I look good in glasses.
You
I look
look great.
great. I look more intelligent. I would never mess up. You wouldn't be mad at me.
I would be a little bit mad.
So I'm not allowed to work on this car is what you're saying. That's what you're telling me.
You are, but the cutting, I don't know.
So I get to do the taping. Yeah, okay.
I don't want to be mad at you.
I have experience doing wide body kits. Sophia has never done one ever. My pink Aventador looks amazing. I did that. I take the credit for that.
Well, it took a lot of persuasion, but Sophia decided that I could also slice and dice. Now, whenever you're doing a wide body kit, there's a lot of cutting, a lot of test fitting, more cutting, more test fitting, more cutting, and more test fitting.
Well, we're about 25% done. How you feeling?
Feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's fun slicing and dicing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of, a little bit. It also sort of ruins your skin. Probably should have wore a long sleeve, but check this out. Now, I know you guys are going to be judging our gaps, but don't worry. Body work is the saving grace in all of this. Plus, we got to paint it, we got to wrap it, etc., etc. And you'll notice the gap on the hood actually matches this gap very good. We got to fill out a couple other areas too, but so far, 25% in. No big deal. Our cutlery extraordinaire.
Cutlery extraordinaire.
Yes, you're the professional cutter.
You know what cutlery is, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah. It's like fork, knife, spoon. Yeah, cutlery, yeah. I was trying to be humorous right now in this moment of extreme annoyance. We have fiberglass embedded in our skin. Speaking of, where's your hoodie?
Now, the first cut is always like a little bit nerve-wracking, but after you get over that first hurdle, it is just smooth sailing, and then more and more and more test fitting.
Look at that smile. It does look good. You did good, Soph. Let's go, baby. Whole driver's side is not done, but mounted.
You get the idea.
You get the idea. This is what it's going to look like. This is going to completely transform the car. Obviously, this means wheels, suspension, wrap. Your budget's shot.
It's gone.
You're donezo's. Yep. It's pretty obvious that we like our painter's tape. We got a little bit carried away. When I say we, Sophia got a little bit carried away.
We?
Yes.
It was half you.
That's true. I like my painter's tape as well. Speaking of, we're going to pull as much as we can off right now. But man, she's looking mighty, mighty, mighty fine. We got to send this off to paint here momentarily. And like I said, there's a couple little minor bodywork tweaks we're going to have to make. But overall, I like it. The front 3/4 angle looks so crazy sick. I'm donezo's. This is actually game over for me. I've already lost the competition, but I got more mods for the M2 coming first thing in the morning. In today's video, we're doing more mods. You thought the armrest.
I saw the armrest.
You were jealous of that.
I was.
You thought that was cool.
But I can get one. No, I can't.
No, you can't. You're out of money.
It's only
You're out of money. Even if you had an armrest, you couldn't afford it.
That's true.
You're bankrupt. And what happens if you go over budget? We didn't actually figure that out. What if Sophia cheats? She goes way over budget. What happens?
Nothing
Disqualification,
happens.
I guess.
No, nothing happens.
Nothing happens. There's got to be consequences. That's sick, Soph. Honestly, well done.
Thank you.
Well played. I told you guys we had a lot to unbox. What is in this packaging here is going to be a game changer. Now, there's a lot of people on the interwebs who do not like the G87 M2, and my goal for my build is to change your perspective ever so slightly. Originally, we were going to do like a wide body build, go super wide, super low, but now I've decided I want to go classy and sophisticated and tasteful. I think the build I want to do is commonly referred to as OEM Plus. So little upgrades that make a big difference. Car still looks factory, but a little bit nicer. One of the things I really don't like about the M2, the grills are horizontal. They gotta be vertical, baby. We gotta go back like it's 1999. Full carbon fiber. We got vertical grills for the G87. Now I'm gonna tell you guys what I did spend on these vertical grills, but before we do that, I want to share the front end of the car. It looks absolutely awful with these horizontal grills. It looks terrible, and we're going to upgrade that. Now, is it worth it? That's for you guys to decide. $1,250. Tally it up. We got the carbon fiber vertical grills. We got to install these babies, but trust me, that is going to look better than that.
Now we're going to run through this install as fast as we can, and ironically enough, or coincidentally enough, the Supra and the M2 are designed almost exactly the same. All the hardware is the same, the bolts are the same, the clips are the same, the fender liners are exactly the same lug nut size. This is going to be one of the easiest bumper removals ever. We got to jack up the car, we got to pull the wheels, the fender liners, etc., etc., and front bumper fully removed. Easy. Now the old grill is held in by probably a dozen different clips. We gotta pry these things out of the factory bumper. You gotta be very cautious, very meticulous. We don't wanna break anything whatsoever. We gotta swap the M2 logo from the old grill to the new grill. Now the new grill is actually held in with 3M tape, which is not my favorite, but it is super strong. So we're not gonna have any fears of losing this thing. And then bumper back on, wheels, tires back on, drop it to the ground, and we are done. Easy.
Now, I don't want to get caught being too excited because at the end of the day, it's just a grill. But that being said, it looks so much better. It looks so much better. This is how the car should have come out of the factory. The vertical grill, iconic BMW. It looks so much better. There's got to be a BMW designer watching this video, seeing this and be like, yeah, we should have gone vertical. Of course, it is the tiniest of differences. And if you never watched the video, you probably would have never noticed. I dig it though. All right, this car's coming together. We got the armrest and the brand new grill. Now I'm yapping away at how amazing this looks, but the real verdict, Sophia.
That looks so much better.
Doesn't it?
It looks.
I'm not crazy, am I? It looks so much better. I feel like I've been talking to these guys and they've been making fun of me in the comments below. It looks like night and day difference.
It looks like 10 times better.
Right?
It looks really
all the BMW designers that are watching this, like, why didn't you do it just like this? It completely transforms the front of the car. Like, it's the simplest mod, but it's the biggest mod I've done. Well, obviously. I mean, the armrest is nice.
A huge difference.
Right? Thank you. Okay. Phew. I feel better. Well, we have received Sophia's approval right there. So, we got the Alcantara armrest, which is very nice. We got the carbon fiber grill, which is very nice. So, M2 is on the up and up. The Supra's looking good. Street Hunter's going wide. I love to see it. But the challenges will continue in the next video. You don't want this sauce.
I don't want no sauce.
No, you don't.
Here. This is it. No more.
On that bombshell, today's video is over.
Some people just know they could save hundreds on car
Is
insurance by checking
over.
Allstate first.
It's gonna get nasty later.
Like, you know to check the weather first before sailing.
I'll go tell the Coast Guard.
So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
Living with opioid addiction can be a struggle. Trapped in a cycle of opioid use, withdrawal, and cravings. Sublocade is for adults with moderate to...
I'll be right back though. Give me just a minute. $100. Here's $100.
Something you see every day. 2 flat tires.
But he's really making me laugh.
Yeah, go on.
That was pretty funny.
Who is baby mom?
I'm the baby's mom. I'm your mom and I'm her mom.
Yeah.
She's in my belly.
He's like, wait, what?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That was funny too. Oh god damn.
Oh my god, you actually did it!
Damn.
We should track all our cars' value on Carvana.
All of them?
All of them. We need more.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, poor guy.
Damn, did he just get his fucking leg run over?
Got it. Oh.
Oh, good for him. Wow.
Almost went over. We are watching the road break off. There it goes. There goes the culvert. That's the culvert. Ah, damn.
Ooh.
Holy.
Vamos, vamos. Oh.
Where are you at?
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Okay. I'll have to turn that fuel pump off.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Trey, a bear's in the car. What?
Archie!
No, you know this. Go ahead.
It's the boogeyman.
Turn it straight. Come on. That's a lawnmower, baby.
What? Oh. I was
Got mom deucing up in here, you know, checking some stuff. Y'all see that right there?
Oh my God!
Oh, we put the potato salad in there.
No, I didn't because it wouldn't give me any gas, so if I just took. Oh, that's what was dragging.
Do you know how much this costs to replace?
The thing was broken.
It's broken now, but it's not broken.
Okay?
I got your tag, dumb.
Happy birthday! Oh no!
Our whole apartment. Cause somebody pipes burst upstairs. Y'all, look at the water. Y'all, I cannot believe this. I cannot, y'all.
Looking to get absolutely jacked?
No, just looking for clean protein.
Clean. Ugh.
trying to, and he's been trying to get out, and it's...
Oh my God. That is wrong. Immediately. What are you doing? No! That's not... Oh
The fuck?
Wala na, laki na. Bilis. Paano natulog yan?
Should we get away from the windows? Right over us. Yeah, hold on, hold on.
The fuck?
Are you okay?
Oh, he's gonna hit the concrete on this one. Getting the concrete now.
Okay, Presta.
Dumbass.
Oh, you okay?
Mother, what did you just do? The back rope. That was a free shirt. You're gonna just ruin it like that?
What other shirt is he gonna...
And since we got a tent last night, it's getting pretty. God.
Whoa!
Oh, it's your...
You alright?
Oh, you okay?
Yup.
What a idiot.
Here you go. You try to open it, it's blocked by the oven. So what do you gotta do? You gotta open up the oven to open it, right? Boom. Then it's blocked by the oven light. So now you gotta turn the oven light on. to open it even further, but now it's blocked by the stove top, so you have to turn this to medium to open it even further. Boom. What do I keep in there? Sponges. What's up?
So about like 3-ish weeks ago, I ordered this wall clock for my living room. And you see like it's super big. Like look, there's my TV and there's the clock. It's so tiny.
He's a dog. I'm moving my car, bro. I'm moving my car.
You guys can fight each other.
Go.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to do.
Wow.
Oh, just busted my window.
Damn.
File free in the app by 2/18. When you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
Meet Ziggy. When Ziggy comes to Pet Paradise, he loves to reunite with some of his best friends. That's why he's visited 215 times since he was just a puppy. For more than 20 years, we've been vetted by pets just like Ziggy. We are pet people. New guests book a free
I don't know what to play, yo.
Got a brand new attitude, like bing bang boom on a pink balloon, like I just do what I wanna do.
Welcome to the Top Gear test track. This is Stig Lap, and that is the new Ford Supervan. Over the years, we've seen everything from the highs of lapping an F1 car and Schumacher in a Ferrari FXX to the lows of the Koenigsegg CCX eating a tyre wall. We've set lap times in glorious sunshine and sideways rain, but the challenge remains the same. Give Stig the keys to your car if you think you're fast enough. In this series, we're running the latest and greatest performance cars and placing them on the all-time leaderboard. And this is what Stig's going to be wrestling with today. It is the new Ford Supervan 4.2, in essence a lightly modified Ford Transit with 4 e-motors and 2,000 horsepower. It's got slick tyres, forged magnesium wheels, carbon ceramic brakes. It's a very, very serious piece of kit, which can mean one of two things. Either we're going to see Stig break the world record for the most Amazon parcels delivered in a minute, or we're about to see the laws of physics bent in new and interesting ways. Either way, before he sets a lap time, allow me to explain a little bit more about what he's working with. Supervan 4.2 is a lighter, higher downforce version of Supervan 4, redesigned to dominate parts of peak and more recently break the Bathurst lap record in the hands of Romain Dumas and win the 2024 Goodwood Shootout. It's the newest member of an absurd Supervan family that stretches all the way back to the GT40 based original in the 70s, followed up with engine monsters in the 80s and 90s. It's also the latest in a line of balmy EV demonstrators from Ford that includes the Mach-E 1400, Cobra Jet and the F-150 Supertruck. And today, we're going to find out where this highly potent brick sits in the pantheon of TG grades. Okay, so you join me at the tyre wall, which appears to have shrunk, but this is the real brains out, big boy pants part of the circuit. Is Stig going to take this left-hander onto the straight flat? Well, he does have 2,000 horsepower in a van, so I'm not going to blame him if he doesn't. But working in his favour at this point is downforce. Lots and lots of downforce. Thanks to this huge front splitter, huge rear wing, and the double diffuser at the back, you've got almost 2,000 kilograms of downforce at 150 miles an hour. Also in his favour is mass. So this thing weighs 1,800 kilograms, but it's 400 kilograms less than the original Supervan 4, thanks mainly to the magic of carbon fibre. And that should mean that when it hits all the various bumps around the tracks, it will be able to bring its mass under control quite quickly. Although having said that, it is twice the height of a GT3 racer, so the centre of gravity, it's not exactly ideal. And with that comforting thought ringing in our ears, we could restrain the Stig no longer.
3, 2, 1, go.
Flipping out, that was some kind of violent launch, wasn't it? And I should say that while the track has dried out from earlier, it's a lot drier. The weather gods are doing their best to rain on our parade. It's just spitting a tiny little bit. Is that going to make the surface a little bit greasy, or are the warm, slick tyres going to claw some grip out of the surface? We shall find out. Rather Stig than me. Here he comes! Man, that sounds like a jumbo jet coming into land. Now, I haven't got an inbuilt stopwatch, but it doesn't feel like very long since the car was launching off the line. Whoa! That's got to be one of the quickest things we've ever had. That is a missile. Right, let's watch that again without me interrupting. This time from Stig's point of view and against the clock.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'm sorry, did a Ford Transit just do a 105.3 around the Top Gear test track? Okay, no, it's not road legal, but even when you bundle all the road legal and non-road legal lap times together, that places it comfortably third. The third fastest thing on four wheels we've ever had around the track.
A van.
6 seconds behind a Formula One car, admittedly, but also 5.5 seconds faster than our new leader on the road legal leaderboard, the Koenigsegg Jesko. I mean, the fact we're even mentioning a van in the same breath as a 1,600 horsepower Swedish hypercar and a Formula One car is truly a moment to savour. Ford,
we salute your insanity. And here's what happened when Stig wasn't worried about a neat and tidy lap time and spotted there was a pile of tyres going spare.
I'm an overpowered leaf blower.
And if you don't have the right auto covers, this could really blow.
Alright, what do we play, chat? What do we play? What do we play? Fuck. I need to get on something. Or just get off the computer in general. I need to play something or just fucking walk away.
Next time on Stig Laps.
What the fuck do we play? What the fuck do we play? Play. Battle Teams 2. Well, fuck me. Maybe let's play some Rocket League or something. I don't know what else to do. Literally nothing to play. Fuck. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go throw a pot pie in the oven. Then we'll play some fucking card ball for a little while. BRB. back down to Diamond 1. Golly, dude. Yeah. Winner. Fuck. Need a little bit more boost. Oh boy. Nice shot. We tied it up and they forfeited. Love to see it. No, I fucking rolled. That roll. shit. Fuck. Alright, I'll be right back. Gotta go grab this. Right back.